episode of Sofa Talk. I am your host, Sylvian, and today I have an amazing lineup for you. We are going to be discussing relationships, sex, and what it's like being single. Welcome my panel, Patrick Robertson, Jawara Pierre, Denise Major, and Rika Cargo. Welcome to Sofa Talk, guys. All right, so let's just get right into it. All right, so we all know that being in a relationship in 2017 can be a bit rough, and we usually don't have all of the conversations needed when we decide to commit in a relationship. So I have a bunch of questions in our bowls, and right now we'll just pick them out. I have a general question, and then I have some questions I would like to ask the guys, and a few questions I would like to ask the ladies. So are you guys excited? Yeah. I need more life right now. So the rule is you must keep it real. You must keep it honest. The only thing you cannot do is, say the big words. But other than that, feel free to express yourself in any way. So right now we'll just get right into all the questions. Okay, first question. How do you feel about submission? We all know that submission is really like a hard subject. So how do you honestly feel about submission? Should men submit to us women as well?
Oh boy. Being submissive is not hard at all, actually. I think that if I was a wife, which I'm not, intent, being submissive to my husband would not be a problem.
Right.
However, submission is another.
So you think
it's a different word for me, actually. I feel like it's two different meanings.
Okay, submission and submissive.
Submissive. I know they have similar meanings,
right.
Yes, but I do feel that they differ a bit.
So you don't feel as if like you should have some level of submission in a committed relationship?
Of course. You should have.
Well, give Denise.
No.
Why no?
In a marriage, yes.
Right.
In dating, no. Marriage, yes. I can submit to my husband. My husband can submit to me. But in dating, no.
But the thing about it is with dating is more or less leading up to marriage, because you're going into dating somebody with the expectations that, okay, there's a possibility that I'm going to marry this person. Now, you might talk to 2, 3, 4 people in the dating stage, but if let's say you were dating and then a week or two later you decided to say, okay, you know what, I'm going to date you exclusively, right? There has to be still some sort of submission, because I obviously like you enough to say, I would like to have a relationship with this woman. And so therefore, for me, and even though expectations kill a lot of things, I still have some expectation that, okay, you know what, maybe she's going to be submissive in certain things. So to say you could have submission in a marriage but not in dating, no, you can't.
See, it depends on the definition, though, because that's respect. I can respect you and respect your wishes, but I don't have to submit to you because you are not my husband.
Well, how I view it, if relationship dating is a process, and if I'm committed to someone, I view you as husband material. So my mind is already a wife material, because I'm looking at you. I'm not just looking at you as my boyfriend. I'm looking at you as my future, my husband. So there ought to be some level of submission in that relationship, and it's vice versa. I think we just look at submission as a bad word. It's more so I respect you, you respect me. I don't do anything to disregard your feelings and the things you feel important to you, and you don't do the same to me. So it's more so just working together.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with the comments I was saying, and the term submission is being demonized.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that causes a defense. Now, being married, we're going to celebrate 11 years coming up soon, and we had to learn. Me and my wife had to learn that whole submission thing.
Right.
And it wasn't easy. My wife is a strong-minded person, and I could be dogmatic myself. Right. So you have two clashes, but we understand that when we started to communicate our different ideas and the way we see things, we start to understand how we could submit to each other.
Right.
And there's certain things that I don't have to complain about that she could fix, and there's certain things that she don't have to complain about that I could fix. And then so the submission was mutual. And I do agree that if you're dating, if the relationship is to that point where you're saying, look, we're exclusive, then you should practice. Right. Practice makes better. You know what I mean? So I say if your dating process and it's serious, do it. But if it's still like 4 and 5 people you're dating, no, not necessarily anyone have to be submissive to anybody.
So right on that submission note, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back with more Sofa Talk.
Contact Elevation Media Group today, your one-stop shop for all your media, production, and entertainment needs, specializing in a wide range of services, from video, television, streaming and broadcast services, live sound, lighting, and staging services, for events like parties, concerts, and conferences, event management and production services, music production and voice recording services, including radio ads, voice talent services, song recording, mixing, and mastering, graphic design, inclusive of flyers, business cards, logos, motion graphics, and more, brand consultation, and social media management. Give us a call today at 676-1526 or visit our website at www.elevationbahamas.com to request a free quote or set up a consultation session. Elevation Media Group, providing you with quality media and production services for 10 years.
Curly's your neighborhood restaurant and bar. Real great Bahamian food, drinks, and entertainment too. Curly's your neighborhood restaurant and bar. You will enjoy your stay, so come on in today.
That's Curly's at Ahwaukee, open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Dine in or take out today. Enjoy our native Bahamian foods, ice cold drinks, and a family environment. Give us a call at 328-0394. That's Curly's.
Your neighborhood restaurant and bar.
Welcome back to Sofa Talk. Before we took a break, we were talking about being submissive in a relationship. Patrick, do you want to finish that off?
Well, basically what I wanted to say was, in this day and time, in this modern society where everybody is so independent,
Right.
women and men, they have this whole independent thing, and the word submission or the word submit is now looked at as more or less, I'm being your slave, you're being my slave. And that's not it. You know, as we could be as independent as we want to be, but at the end of the day, when you're in a relationship, you have to depend on each other.
Right.
And so this is where the respect and the submission comes in. So for me, I have no problem submitting to my significant other,
Right.
because, you know, at the end of the day, that's where the peace comes in.
I agree.
That's right.
I believe
Absolutely.
that if you love someone, you willingly want to give them your all. You want to give them your best. So submission is more so a gift.
Yes.
I respect you, and this is what I'm bringing to the table. Because I respect you, I'm going to offer you this gift.
Absolutely.
All right, next question.
I'm excited about it.
Is sex better in marriage? How
Yes.
many of us on the first of all?
Well, I'm
First of all-
not married, so I'll
First
leave
of all,
that.
for the viewers, let's just put it out there. How many of you are married on the set?
I am.
How many of you were married on the set?
I am.
How many of you are single on the set?
Shebang.
So for you guys that were married and is married, is sex better in marriage?
Yes, it is. I think it is because you have more freedom, especially the type of lifestyle you have.
Right.
There's more freedom. You don't have to worry about anyone saying anything.
Right.
If you get pregnant, like I'm pregnant for my husband, so
Right.
what?
So
So there's
what?
more freedom to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. So
Yeah.
it's definitely better.
All right.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It's much better in marriage. Like you have fun with it, you know, and there's no need to like hyperextend.
Right.
I'd say that, you know, like, because sometimes we like I was making a joke with my wife the other night. I say, look, expectation and reality are two different things.
Right.
I say we could talk this talk. We could talk this talk while we to work, and then when we get home, we both tired. We're like, look, we can kiss and go to bed. We can deal with that later, you know. So,
happy
but
about it.
exactly, you wake up the next morning, you're happy. There's no tension. So definitely for me, I definitely agree. It's a whole lot, 100% better in marriage.
And I agree with both. You know, yeah. Yeah.
Flashbacks?
Yeah.
So we
It's good.
We
It's good.
have to wait until marriage to experience
Yes,
that.
yes, and I don't have a problem waiting.
All right, so before I go into this question, guys, go ahead and pick a question.
You choose one.
Boy, yeah, you go choose. I think you're good.
It's not that many questions.
Just take one.
Right.
He was cooking.
All right, that's good. Question. Oh, okay, go
Let me
ahead.
see.
Yeah, you go ahead.
What's your take on women approaching men? Give us your
Okay.
honest.
Okay.
opinion.
Okay, honest opinion. I've always been one. I feel as though I'm 80s baby, and so it's like growing up in that era, and then growing up more or less old school parents. My expectation has been that I'm supposed to be the pursuer. Now, I don't have a problem with a woman saying that she's attracted to me, but when she's all then that becomes a problem, because now it's like, hold up, no, I'm not the prey here.
Right.
I'm the pursuer.
Right.
So to a degree, yeah, I don't have a problem with a woman. Like if I'm out somewhere and somebody say, oh, I think you're attractive, and then and so right and so like I had an instance one time where I was at work and I got this huge arrangement of flowers, and I'm like, okay, I'm not seeing anybody,
And you're not that.
and this was before I was married.
Wow.
And so it was somebody an admirer, a customer, and then I got a call and she was like, did you like your flowers? And I'm like, oh, you sent these? And she wasn't really attracted. I mean, I didn't really like her like that, right? And so then she goes on to say, I was wondering if you could come by, I wanna do dinner and we could maybe watch a movie. And I'm like, but I don't know you and I don't really like you. So, So, right, but I prefer to do the chasing.
Okay.
I prefer to pursue.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I'm old school. I'm very old school, and one of the things that I learned very early is that, as the Bible says, a man who findeth a wife findeth a good thing and receive favor of the Lord. So it's two things you want: a wife and favor of the Lord. So I always believe that a man should pursue. Now, again, I agree also, if a woman shows interest, it takes the guesswork out of it. Because growing up, I was one of them guys who I'd smile until my face break, but I ain't saying nothing. Right. So I'd be like, but I ain't saying nothing, so I don't even know if the person like me.
Right.
So if you do that, it takes the guesswork out and be like, okay, well, yeah, I could pursue that. And as I grew, I started to tell people, well, I'm not really looking for a relationship now and stuff like that until I really find someone I wanted to pursue. Right. And so I definitely agree that to a certain extent, yes, a woman should let a man know that I'm interested in you. Get it out of the way right away, And if you do that, hey, it goes 50-50. The guy might be interested also, and it could go lead into marriage, and it could go to the next way, and you could actually avoid the whole train wreck. Right. You know what I mean?
Awesome. On that note, we'll be right back with more Sofa Talk.
This is the life. Oh, hey! Welcome to Gospel Buzz with Travis. On the buzz, the Gospel Buzz.
An all-new season of Gospel Buzz with Travis coming soon to Live Up TV. Live Up TV, feel-good entertainment.
Contact Elevation Media Group today, your one-stop shop for all your media, production, and entertainment needs, specializing in a wide range of services, from video, television, streaming and broadcast services, live sound, lighting, and staging services, for events like parties, concerts, and conferences, event management and production services, music production and voice recording services, including radio ads, voice talent services, song recording, mixing, and mastering, graphic design, inclusive of flyers, business cards, logos, motion graphics, and more, brand consultation, and social media management. Give us a call today at 676-1526 or visit our website at www.elevationbahamas.com to request a free quote or set up a consultation session. Elevation Media Group, providing you with quality media and production services for 10 years.
Welcome back to Sofa Talk, guys, and we were having so much fun on this sofa right now. We are talking about relationships, dating, what's it like being married, and all of that good stuff. So we are going to take it over to the ladies. Ladies, go ahead and pick a question.
Yeah.
Look at it and then pass it to me.
It's an easy one.
Well,
That is an easy one.
this question says, would you date a younger man? Would you date a younger man?
At this point in my life, no. When I'm about 50, yes.
I like that.
Well, being single and what I'm well, let me don't say expectancy because you can't have too much of that these days
Right.
of people. But I would prefer to date older.
An older guy than
Yes,
a
I would
younger?
prefer to date older guys. Like she said, if I was probably still single at the age of 50, definitely I'd probably consider being that cougar.
No, well, for me, I would date an older guy now. Before summer, I wouldn't have.
Right.
But during the summer, I have learned a few things about men. And I think one of those things is, well, I should say about younger men. Not all are alike.
No.
Some are very mature.
Very mature.
So there are certain characteristics you need to have. And one of those, I need you to be mature. I need you to already live that young,
life.
hopping,
That's right.
going, I must go this place and all that place and go into the club and partying every weekend. Once you already quit or go through that phase.
But you have
Right,
some
but see-
immature 50, 60-year-old men as well.
But there are
Right.
some.
So it depends
Right.
on the individual, and that's what I'm saying. It depends on the individual because before I would have said no, date a younger guy. No, I have never dated anyone my age. But now that I have met a few younger guys that made sense,
Right.
more mature than the older ones.
And I think it's because some of the older guys, not the ones that like to
didn't
party
live their
hardy,
life.
right? They haven't who's still partying. They haven't had that time where they just lived. And I'm looking for someone who's more settled, who's interested in the same thing I'm interested, who's interested in settling down, raising a family. And yeah, we can still go
party and
out.
go out
We
and-
can go to dinner. We can do dates because I always want to remain dating in my relationship
Exactly.
with the
Very
man
important.
that I'm with.
But experience, though.
Okay.
Yes.
I've already been through divorce. I have
That's
three
their model
children.
settle.
I can't bring no 25. I have an 18-year-old
Right.
child. I have an 18-year-old child. I can't bring no 25-year-old man.
Right.
What I can do with him?
Which is
He's
true.
old enough
Which
to
is
date
true.
my child.
But then you have some young men too who have had many experiences as well, and so therefore they could take you to another place that maybe somebody else can't.
Yes,
at your
sexually
age.
probably.
No.
Sexually,
but
maybe.
No,
but there are
it-
some
on every level.
Yeah.
You can't
maybe,
discredit. You can't
maybe, but
discredit their
in our
age.
society, in this society, in the Bahamian society
Yeah, you
today,
got a valid
I
point.
really doubt.
That's a valid.
I really doubt.
It's a needle in a haystack.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Really, there's a
some
really
do
pin
exist.
somewhere stuck
It's
there in
just
the
really
haystack.
yeah.
On that note, I guess we're going to agree to disagree.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, you do you. If he's younger and he meets certain requirements you have, go ahead and date him, sis. I ain't mad.
No.
But as for me in my house,
Do you?
we will not.
That's the one time I won't say I need that little thing.
All right. What do you do when your mate doesn't support your dreams?
Oh, wow.
What do you do when you're in a committed relationship and your mate isn't supporting your dreams?
Well, definitely, I will bring it to the table. We're going to have to have a discussion about that, because if I'm with you and you're telling me that you support me and you have my back and I have a dream that I want to make come true, and you are against that dream, then I feel as though we are not compatible when it comes to building something together.
Right.
And if we can't build something together, how are we going to keep our relationship together?
Right.
So
See,
that's
to say that you support me is totally different from actually showing me that
Being
you
right.
support me. And so it's like, and especially for me being a creative person, it's when
That's a very, very excellent question, and I think I'll just piggyback on what my brother said. For you to say that you support me and your actions doesn't prove it, it calls for communication.
Exactly.
There's a communication breakdown there, because if it's a passion, if it's a dream, and it's something I'm doing, as far-fetched as it might be, put a little action behind it, just to show me that you support me. If you just pushing me to do it, I feel that 100%. And the same way with your spouse or your counterpart. If they have a dream, as wild as it may be, if you support them and push them, it actually would help the relationship. So it'll feed the relationship. So I think that it's a very thin line to not support your spouse, dating partner, or someone you're in a relationship with their dream. It's a very thin line. It could lead to a separation.
Well, for me, I believe if you are in a committed relationship with someone, married to someone, that's the most important thing. You must be that person's cheerleader.
That's right.
I don't care what.
That's
if
right.
you up at night, I may not be up with you at night, but baby, do you need anything before I go and rest or whatever? I'm going to support you. I'm going to be out there with you. If you have a business and everything and you're promoting it I should be sharing it on Facebook too.
That's right.
There
That's
are
right.
certain things that
Definitely.
things I'm going to be doing that you're going to know that, baby, I have your back 100%.
Correct. Absolutely.
Exactly. Because at the end of the
Absolutely.
day, if I have a dream and a passion within me and I'm not fulfilling it, I'm not going to be content. I'm going to feel miserable.
Yes.
And guess what? The relationship is going to become affected.
That's right.
as
That's
well.
absolutely right.
So my thing is, if you have a
Definitely.
dream, you have a vision, I'm going to support your dream. I'm going to support your vision, and I would like the same thing done.
Absolutely.
And that's the only way we can build this empire together.
Okay,
Absolutely.
But again, like everyone has said, a conversation has to be had.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
why am I not supporting this dream?
Right.
It may not just be the right time for you to go into this endeavor.
Right.
So
But-
once you
Timing is
have the
everything.
conversation,
Right.
I may not be fully supporting of you. I may support you, but I don't agree with you doing it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I support you.
Right.
But then,
And
but
there's
then,
a different level
when-
of support I
when-
can give you.
when is the
Yeah.
right time?
No,
If
I
we in bills up to the roof and above, it's not the right time for you to quit your job, boo. I'm sorry, you can't be quitting no job.
Some of those bills aren't
I
needed.
agree. I agree.
But I support you having a side hustle.
Yeah.
You can
I
do this on
agree.
the side.
I agree
While
with
you're
that.
doing this on the side, I got this, and I can help take
Yeah.
care of the children. I can do this, but no, baby, you can't
Yeah.
quit your job.
I agree with that. I agree with that, because if you have a dream, if I'm supporting my wife's dream, or my wife is supporting my dream, to the extreme, even giving me advice, say if I said, hey, look, I'm gonna leave my job, I got $10,000, I'm gonna start this business, we're gonna be rich, and she say, brother, calm down,
You got 3 children,
stay another 6 months,
you know.
and invest in the business on the side, and let's see how it go. If you could flip that 10 into another 10, then we could consider in the next 6 months you could leave.
There are
That's
different
constructive
levels of
criticism,
support. Yeah.
and you should receive that.
Right.
You know, now you can't say, "Oh, you don't support my dream," and you blow off the handle.
Guess what?
It should
That
be.
goes back
It's
to
wise.
when we were talking about being submissive.
Right.
You understand? So therefore, in that situation, he actually submit to his wife.
Counsel.
Counsel.
That's
You
right. Mm-hmm.
understand? So this is why having a level of submission is important.
It's important.
Because
That's correct.
if I'm not submitting to you, whatever you say doesn't matter. Like,
That's
you know,
right.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
I think you talk to
Yeah.
okay.
That's right. That's right.
And then if I love
I'll
you,
call
I'll
it
submit to
cooling
you.
work.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
leaving it.
If I love you,
You will
because-
submit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I love you, I will submit to you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
All All right. Next question. What should a married woman do after years of telling her partner what she needs sexually, but her need is still unmet?
So, I dig it. What we gotta answer this?
No, I need y'all to answer this.
Well, okay. For me, I'm the type that I listen and I try to correct.
Right.
And so, therefore, if in the event my significant other says to me, "Pat, this is what it is. You ain't doing it. What you can do, bruh? I can do it. Trust me, I can do it. I can do it. But now, but now, the thing about it is, but the thing about it is, but the thing about it is, if in the event she says it's still not met after a time, then I would be open to seek professional help in regards to whatever it may be. So for me, I don't have a problem going out there and having to speak to somebody who might be able, who might know how to allow me or show me how to take it to another level.
On that note, we'll take a quick break while Pat go and watch porn to learn how to please his wife.
Cody's your neighborhood restaurant and bar. Real great Bahamian food, drinks, and entertainment too. Cody's your neighborhood restaurant and bar. You will enjoy your stay, so come on in today.
That's Curly's at Awaki, open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Dine in or take out today. Enjoy our native Bahamian foods, ice cold drinks, and a family environment. Give us a call at 328-0394. That's Curly's.
Your neighborhood restaurant and bar.
Hi, I'm Siobhan Strawn, founder of We Life Foundation. I'm committed to blessing the less fortunate, eliminating hunger in kids, and restoring faith to battered souls. Last year, we hosted our grocery giveaway where we blessed almost 300 families. We visited various high schools to kids on the lunch program, as well as held our annual Backpack Give Back event for back to school in the Baintown community. Every event, we open up with a word of prayer and distribute hot foods to persons in the inner communities who are not mobile and are in great need. Families all over the Bahamas are in great need. Children are forced to go to school hungry and lacking the basic tools they need to succeed. We Life is an acronym for We Live in Freedom Everlasting, and our foundation is geared toward doing just that, setting persons free, mind, body, and soul. We would like to continue our efforts to be a voice of encouragement and a helping hand, but we need your support. Learn all about ways you can give back by visiting www.welifefoundation.com or connect with us via Facebook and Instagram at We Life Foundation. And remember, we don't just live, we life. Welcome back to Sofa Talk, guys. Right now, I would like to thank my amazing panel for being here at Sofa Talk.
Yes.
But before you go, we are going to play Plead the Fifth. I'm going to quickly read 2 questions. And if you have done it, you have to sit. If you haven't done it, don't sit. Let's go.
Refill.
First question. Have you ever had a threesome?
What? What?
And the final question, have you ever given oral sex while driving?
But I can't do oral sex. But
What do you mean?
Well,
I
have you
got
really
it.
done? Right.
Yeah, I got it.
What you mean? No.
Driving on, I can
But
do it.
you can't do that?
How about
I can fondle.
Thank you guys so much for playing Plead the Fifth. It was so interesting to see how many of you sipped. Well, on that note, that is all for Sofa Talk. But if you want to catch us, you have to watch next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey everyone, enjoyed the show and want my look? Check out my Glam Squad Facebook pages. My hair was provided by Bundles of Beauty, my outfit by Embody 242, my shoes provided by Statement Shoes, and my manicure Serenity Nail Bar. Thanks for watching.